Welcome to Skook's Tarot. This is a general reading for the 1st to the 15th of August for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. This is a general reading. If it doesn't resonate with you, check your other planets. I'll be looking at recent, past, present, and future, some clarifying cards, and a card from the universe. Falcon, Elephant, Chameleon. Okay, we have Falcon, which is breath, and that's in the recent past, or probably what's going on right this minute as I'm doing the reading. And it's all about taking a deep breath, and really take a deep breath. Feel the reconnection to the present moment, the immediate respite this basic action brings to your mind. Mindfulness. Breathing is the simplest, most natural, quickest way to release tension. No wonder that we sigh to express a deep sense of relief. After breathing mindfully for a while, you will feel the endless cycle of negative thoughts dispelling easily. And beneath that you have the Knight of Swords, which is the king of integrity and truth. And that's how he wields his power on his throne. Then we have the Emperor, who is the manifester of all things physical with authority. Then we have Death, which is the rebirth and transformation. So I think what we're seeing here is that if you can reconnect to your center and rise above the clamor of the world we live in, because a falcon flies very high, and it can see a long ways. It can see the big picture, and if we can reconnect to the divine, to the common consciousness, to God, to spirit, to source, whatever it is you believe in, it will transform us. And you will find newfound power and truth within you. Okay, now let's look at Elephant, resoluteness. Well, that's all about being determined. But elephants, too, to me, are incredibly loyal to each other. And they also have long memories. But they're strong and they're determined. And it reminds me of those elephants that broke out of their enclosure in China and just went across the country eating as they went. Nobody could stop them. So nothing can stop you if you take on this resolute elephant energy into yourself. And I know that it looks to me like you will be going into calmer waters. You might still have some mental baggage with you. If you do this stuff and breathe, you can get rid of that mental baggage. But it looks like you'll be going into calmer waters in the current energies. And, a lot of people say, oh, this issue has a lot of choices. Make sure you make the right choice. And to me, this is, she's the queen of love. I said, choose love. If you have a choice to make, choose love. Okay? Because that will get you into calmer waters. And I mean real love. Love for yourself, agape love, love for those less fortunate, love for family, love for your pets, whatever. It's all love. It's all part of the spectrum of love. Now we have here Chameleon. Now I thought it was interesting that they chose the tag of patience with the chameleon. It's like, well, You ever see a chameleon move? You can barely tell they're moving. This is a defensive uh, action, so that they can, well, not only defensive but offensive as well. Not only so they can't be seen because they blend in, but also so that whatever they're hunting doesn't see them. And they have that long, sticky tongue, you know. So I'm interested. I said, what kind of patience does Scorpio need here? Do they have the patience that they'll get their prize in the end if they just, do take it slow? Well, the book says, even if our mind wants something to happen overnight, it doesn't mean we are actually ready for it. If we experience time on this earth, it is a good reason. The journey is just as important as the destination. If you're in the middle of a big change in your life, this can also be, this is a big transformation right here that's happening as we speak. And the process continues. Not like, bam, you're transformed. It is a process. You're moving out of choppy waters. You're having a cycle change right here. Ending of an old cycle, start of a new cycle. And basically this is what this card is saying. It's saying you're in the middle of a big change in your life. You may feel like you're trapped halfway. It's like the monkeys when they swing from vine to vine. In between the vines, they're suspended, and it takes a lot of faith to know that next vine is going to be there, and they're not going to end up on their face on the ground. And so there's a lot of trust that has to be taken in during a cycle change, and patience. And this is about resting your soul, your mind, your heart. Resting. This is mostly swords, so it's mostly mental rest. And it's all tied to this. I think really this is tied to that. Like I said, it doesn't stop here. It's a process that this is a practice you will start and keep doing. Okay? And then you have temperance. And temperance shows an angel pouring one cup into another cup, okay, of water, which is emotion. And it's properly blended energies, balance, teamwork, renewal, harmony, the middle way. And I think this is all about the balance that breath is telling you. And this is the overall reading, is that there's a cup here that the universe wants to give you. Okay? And you're not ready for it yet. Okay? And that's okay. Everything takes time. This cup of love and joy and all kinds of good stuff, this can also mean that you're just resisting help and advice. Maybe you're just withdrawing a little bit. Because with this breath and this transformation, sometimes you don't want to do this right in front of people, Scorpio. Okay? You might want to do this in a less noticeable place. Maybe you're just backing off a little bit. And hopefully, this sometimes can mean depression or being frustrated in your progress. Okay? So just to remind you, don't be frustrated. You have a cycle change. You have balance coming. You have this cup of love. This cup of love wants to give you this cup of love here. Cup of inspiration, cup of creativity, cup of joy, whatever it might mean to you. Now, let's look at a card from the universe here. Flexibility. Well, doesn't that just mean it all right there? I've known quite a few Scorpios. Some are flexible, some are not. It depends on, your signs and everything. And this is shows bamboo. It has a tiger there. A bamboo in the wind, basically. And the book says the meaning of this card is rich and varied. It cautions you to be flexible in your life. Be willing to bend and yield. There are times to stand strong, but there are times to go around a situation rather than face it head on. This card suggests being amenable to change. It is also a fantastic card for abundance and prosperity, and it suggests that if you are flexible, prosperity can and will come your way in all areas. And it says the time of rapid growth is ahead. You have this great pause. These kind of both are about pausing, taking a moment, having some patience. Because, it looks like once maybe the reading for the 15th or 30th will show that you're going to have this boom, burst of new stuff happening. So think of yourself as a soup that's simmering kind of thing, and you're balancing all the ingredients so that you can have an abundantly wonderful soup at the end. I hope this helps, Scorpio, and you have a wonderful, wonderful first part of August.